Do I not have power? I do have power. I do have power. I do have power.
Do got power, do got power, do got power, do got power. Mic check, mic check, mic check 1 2. Mic check, I'ma do you. Up, down, sideways, everything checking up right. Everything checking up right. Everything checking up right. Mic check, give it 1 2. Mic check, I'ma do you. Mic check, everything.
Hey, look, before we start this episode, I need to tell you guys that we got some live comedy coming up. December 19th, 2020 at 9 p.m., The Missing Link, 504 Texas Street, son. Come on down and see some live comedy. We've got Miss Whitney's going to be your host. Clyde's going to be your opening act. David's going to come up for a little while in the middle, and Mark's going to close it out. It's going to be great food, great drinks, great time. Please come down and support us. We're trying our best to get you guys some comedy. So smash that like, smash that subscribe, go on over to Facebook, look at the page, look at Twitter, whatever you need to. Find us, The Missing Link, His Man Cave Productions, my podcast, His Man Cave. Just find us. We got it. It's all out there. I love you.
She checked my freedom papers. See if I was.
Can't be hosting no runaways. Not in Superstar.
Nah, not in 2020, boy.
No runaways. All right. Well, welcome everybody to this week's episode of my podcast, His Man Cave.
Oh yeah,
I've been ripping them. I shouldn't even say this week's episode. I should just say this installment because I've been ripping them down into 30-minute segments. Because when we go long, people don't like it. They don't watch it. So I'm trying to keep it.
They don't like the long.
Man, I bet if
you save the longness for your cougar. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There you can go 2 hours.
I'm getting nasty tonight. That's why I'm smoking this cigar, because this is the one that made me feel all tingly inside.
Oh yeah, it's the one that's got crushed up Viagra.
The Deadwood leather rose, just in case Deadwood is listening.
Yeah, we do take sponsors from everybody.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lowe's, Deadwood, Home Depot.
I'll tell you the real reason he's smoking a cigar.
Marlboro.
He doesn't want to say it out loud, but the real reason he's smoking a cigar is because he's planning on eating ass tonight.
Oh shit.
And that cigar will kill every single one of your taste buds, so that you can really go in. It's a full
not
moon.
with her.
What?
Go in deep.
It's actually it's
Not with
actually the best night to eat pussy, because this full moon
is
is
pussy. I just
is a beaver full moon.
It actually
Wait,
is.
that's
right.
a real term.
That's a real term.
It's a real term.
Yeah.
It's a beaver full moon, and it is the fuck. Who's? I mean,
Oh no, we black, so I was like, that's not us, dog. Because he was like, that's a real term. I was thinking the same thing. I told you this is going to be the racist episode. This is the one that's probably gonna make you famous.
Oh yeah.
This is probably one that's good.
We'll title this episode "Race to Racism" and just see who gets there first.
Because now, it's not that I do this every time. It's not that when I was with Clyde, because Clyde is black as well.
Well, kind of.
Bro, it's
Man, to hear the whitest person in the room question it.
Yeah, like he kind of black.
He's Clyde,
but,
right?
but yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I got somebody. I don't want to say my.
I can edit it out.
You know what I'm
beep
saying?
it.
I don't know what to say. Like, Mark, like, I always tell Mark when we go to comedy shows, don't piss nobody off. I just don't piss nobody off.
I don't know why you tell me that, because like that's what I go there for.
That's dog. I love to see him perform, bro, because he gonna fucking piss somebody off. And honestly, it's gonna be comedy gold. It's gonna be comic gold. But it's some shit that you can't.
The more pissed off they get, the funnier it is.
I've never seen you make anybody mad personally.
Oh, bruh. Well, you want to tell the story about the lady?
Mark called the lady a bitch on stage,
Yep.
and it wasn't
That's so
bad.
mild compared to the other jokes he does.
But it got her so upset.
She got so mad.
My favorite part though was when, like I said, because I did it like a casual bitch. Like I bring it in conversation all the time. I just be like, bitch. But it wasn't like I was just like, oh, you're a bitch, ma'am. I was just talking. They were irate the whole show.
Yeah, they were cutting up the whole show.
Her and her brother, like, it was her birthday, and they made her VIP at the comedy club. And she was cutting up the whole night. So I think Cass came up before me or some shit.
Yeah, Cass came up, and you know, she got the ladies all hyped, and she did what she was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not that she didn't do her job.
Right.
And then Mark came up with a different type of energy, and it's so. Mark is a room fucking changer. I swear to God, like if you can have the best night of your night, and Mark will fuck them folk up for you, and he will make you work so hard.
I don't do it on purpose.
He don't do it on purpose.
No, is that why you told me to have him close?
Yeah. No, Mark is very much like a poltergeist. Like when he gets in there, the temperature of the room drops and furniture starts moving real quick.
Comedians love that shit because we love how uncomfortable the motherfuckers feel.
Yeah.
So you like, okay, now I'm about to go do all my shit that I know I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like,
Because everybody's already fucked up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
that.
like their pH balance is now to where I can just throw anything in. Like here's actually
You can use all your ABC jokes.
Oh
then,
yeah. Here's the funniest thing about if you watch Mark's entire set, a full 30-minute set of Mark's, you are immune from HPV. Like that's how fucking amazing.
Hey, that shit on my resume.
Yeah.
I will say that we are all going to be lucky because in the month of December we will be able to get to see a full set of yours.
Excuse me?
We talked about this.
I didn't know it was 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have you close it. I guess we haven't finished talking.
Oh, yeah.
So
shit, I need to go
it's
home
gonna
and
be-
write.
I get the date because I want to be there.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be Whitney. I'm gonna have
Okay.
Whitney be the host.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Clyde open it.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna have him. Was that feature middle?
Yeah,
whatever you
I'll
wanna
feature
call it.
for you.
And then I'm gonna have you close it.
Man,
So
get
that's
the
what me and him talked about.
fuck
That's
outta
what
here.
that's what the plan is, and it's gonna be
boy, you got
what 15, 15,
I got some-
30,
You got
30?
two jobs
Yeah.
in less than about 20 minutes.
Man,
Well, yeah, I'll
it
and
took me all of 2020 to get it.
Hey, bro, listen,
Yeah, hey,
it
we're-
is
we're
It
right
took
down
all
the
of
end
us
of it.
2020 to
Almost-
fucking move any kind of.
This is true.
But I don't know the date yet. I'll know hopefully
Yeah.
in the next few days. Hopefully by the end of the week I'll know the date. So
Ooh,
I
I
can
pray
let
it's the
everybody know.
weekend of the 17th through the 20th.
I
pray.
hope it's not because I won't be in town.
Oh, well, never mind then.
So it's going to be before that.
I don't know if it's
You
going to
don't
be
know.
after. I don't know yet. So.
now, if it's after it, that'd be a great New Year's show. That'd be a
Oh
great New
man, open up the new year. Yeah.
That'd be a,
Again, I
that'd
don't
be
know.
a great
I don't
New
know
Year's
what.
show.
And even if I'm not, I mean, one of the reasons I'm doing it the way I'm doing it is because I want to keep it as we talked about this, keep it as fresh as possible.
For sure.
So that's why I'm not going to host it this time.
I got you.
Next time we'll do different comics with a different host. You know.
Okay,
And
hold
we're
on,
just gonna
wait.
Keep it going.
I don't know if this needs to be business on the mics or not, but I'm just gonna say this.
No, go
Fuck
for
it.
it.
If you're not gonna host it, make sure your host can host.
Yeah.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like I don't like.
No, Wit's hosted before. She did.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, no,
not
I didn't make that-
I'm not
yeah,
saying
no,
that.
No.
I consulted outside.
Yeah, no,
before
because I get where because he's never seen Whitney host before.
Yeah, like and I would. There's no against Whitney. I love Whitney.
I get it.
Oh yeah.
I get
But like I've seen people that haven't hosted. They're funny on stage. Some people are just the comedian. Some people aren't hosts.
Yeah.
They can't carry the crowd. They can't because I can be that way sometimes. No lie. Like sometimes I have good nights at hosting, and some nights I have like, why the fuck am I even doing comedy?
Well,
Like
yeah, the reason
it
I
is
didn't-
100% a different animal. Like when you're hosting, because like it's controlling the tone of the show in such a weird way. Like it's a very different.
whew,
It's
man.
a different. Like I said, it's the difference between like doing like plumbing versus gas or some shit. It's
Yeah.
all pipes going into different places, but there's still some things that you got to know in different ways you got to do it.
when that show that we did that I hosted, it's all a blur.
For real.
Yeah, pretty much all of it's a
I
blur.
mean, that was a good show.
Yep.
I mean, that was a good show.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Long as you know it was
Shit.
good, like
you handled
long,
it very well though.
the only
Like,
complaint
I was
you
like,
got there was
Look, I'm-
it was
I'm-
a mass complaint.
Well, fuck that. We talked. We
Exactly,
discussed
exactly.
That, yeah.
If that's all if no one said, oh, the comedy was horrible.
That was all she
if
said.
that was
The mask and
you're
she didn't
you're
like
in
the
control of the comedy.
Yeah,
you're
no.
in control of the comedy. You're not in control of
Yeah.
how the fast the drinks come out.
Yeah.
If somebody said the only problem was my food didn't come, they didn't have the mask. If it didn't have shit to do with comedy, you did your job.
Well,
Yeah.
to my knowledge, the only complaint was the one. So,
Yeah.
Exactly.
But again, it was my first time hosting, so I really.
And then
I mean,
that also wasn't
look,
what the
I might have
complaint
to
was
edit
about.
this out because I did play it off, but I fucking forgot Whitney's name.
Whitney
You
for
know what I'm
real.
saying? And I don't know why, but I always forget Whitney's name. I always want to call her. I can edit anything at any time.
Yeah.
do that. I like
It
that.
don't bother me.
Oh, it's so much fun whenever
Right.
you
Like,
do crazy shit.
You live in a very
Man, I'm trying to.
free life.
I'm doing my best, man. This
I gotta edit my life right now.
Dude,
shit, I had to edit mine, boy. Listen here, I told that. You know, I told you I was moving to Dallas. I told you that, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
that
forgot,
shit's-
and now my heart's broke again. So.
It done slowed down, so it's all good.
He ain't going nowhere. is what
Oh,
he's
that's
trying
what's
to
up.
say.
It almost feel like that, but that's not it. I got to get out of here because it's not. It ain't moving fast enough for me.
Yeah.
Personally,
I feel that.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm in a position to where I can move. Now, if I still had my son with me and my family with me, yeah, then it'll be a little drag. But I'm not in that position no more, and I decided to go ahead and strike while the iron is hot, even though it's slowing down. It done stay hot a while. I give that though. So and it's gonna stay hot a little while longer, and that's one reason why I'm gonna be talking to you because I'm following. I mean, I told you about the podcast I was working on.
Correct. Yeah.
So I'm still gonna need some of your services and everything. And I talked with Al B, and Al B says he's still down for it. So we just gotta sit down and get a date. I'm gonna drop my first one probably this Wednesday. Just in case y'all don't know that it's on Anchor as well.
Okay.
So I'm following your footsteps. Like you're kind of the role model for this.
You're the prototype.
You are, because I've always talked about it, and then y'all did it, and I was like, okay. And I was listening to one of the podcasts, and y'all were dropping one of the regular Anchor commercials, and I was like, let me see how easy it is. Let me really see. Let me see how easy it is.
Jonny and them did it. I think I can do it.
Well, yeah, well, see, y'all was talking about how easy I did it,
it's easy.
and then I got on the app, and this is shout out to Anchor.fm because they are it's so easy.
Nothing to it, man.
I did my trailer today. I don't know if you heard the trailer, but I just did the trailer. I did the trailer today. You heard it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it. Yeah, you liked it. So I did the trailer today, and I'm like, I did it from my iPhone with my headphones, and then later on, like it was easy. Like it was so easy, and then the music in the background, it was so dope, man. Like so, shout out to these people that used to make podcasts so hard, but now it's so easy.
It's really
Anchor.
Anchor.fm. Yeah,
There
go
it
ahead and sign up. Hey, y'all go ahead and boost me up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go
Ad
ahead and boost me
reads.
up.
Ad read. Yeah, no, it's easy as shit. I mean, I showed Dallas too, and
Bro, look at
he acted like he acted like it was going to be a big deal. And when I showed him, he was like, "Oh fuck," because
no.
again, it's that easy.
That's why I asked Mark.
it's
I
that
said,
easy.
Mark, you got recording equipment just to make sure.
Everybody
we got to back
it.
up.
You got headphones.
But see, I mean, I like how I want the setup where multiple people can talk.
Yeah.
I don't want to be sharing headphones and putting the phone in the middle of the table and everybody talking and all. I'm halfway a perfectionist. Like, so I wanted to have the quality.
Fucking biggest contradiction in terms I think I've
I'm a
ever heard
halfway
you say.
perfectionist.
I'm a halfway perfectionist.
I'm
You
not-
are not a perfectionist then.
What's fucked up is I understood exactly what he meant.
I'm
no,
almost
it's
full
not
of
that I
shit.
didn't understand
It,
it.
it better sound how I like it, or we gon' I better be okay with it. Or
Yeah.
I better, or we not doing
I'm
it.
editing
Like
that. Oh.
we can
Oh,
record
that's what
2
you meant,
hours
yeah.
worth of
And again,
material,
it's
and
the,
if I
I
ain't
better
like
be
it,
okay with
Yeah,
it. Nah,
like-
it better be great. It's
Well,
I better be okay with it.
The thing you
Like,
got to get
I don't
ready.
even know
I'm
how to
going for
judge the
greatness, but then I'll be
parameters.
like-
if I'm working for him, I'm mad as shit because I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna like on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
exactly. But I think me and you'll flow good. I think me and
yeah.
you'll flow good. So and I
Well,
just
clearly
sent
he's
my
gonna be
apartment
one of going out on a Tuesday.
Right.
because it's going up
Maybe.
on a Tuesday. Man, I hate. Oh man, I'm gonna miss Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Mardi Gras.
I mean, COVID killed it, didn't it?
No.
Well, COVID killed everything.
Mardi
Fuck
Gras
it.
caught COVID, didn't it?
Okay. Guaranteed Mardi Gras will be back and stronger than ever.
Yeah, that's the
Guaranteed.
fucking problem.
Didn't they already cancel it?
That's
And
the fucking
so will
problem.
COVID.
That's the fucking problem.
No, Mardi Gras has already been canceled for next
Here's
year.
here's
2021.
exactly
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. Fucking guaranteed without a shadow of a doubt. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna lay out the timeline. All right.
All right.
Ooh, we about to burn it, this bitch.
January 10th, vaccines are gonna roll out.
Okay.
All right. People are gonna get their vaccines. They're gonna feel immortal. People are gonna start drinking.
That's what I
City has officially canceled. So what they're going to do is all the private organizations that already have the floats are going to submit private permits to host parades. And so Mardi Gras, instead of all the parades going down throughout the week, it's instead going to be like all throughout the week at weird random ass times.
Well, that's
Kinda like it is down south.
that is yeah. That's oh, you talking about up here? Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was already downtown. I was
Yeah,
already
because that's how
downtown.
they do it down there. It's
Yeah,
like a parade
down
at
south,
2
that's how
o'clock in
they
the
do it. It's
afternoon.
just
What the
like
fuck?
different parades
Yeah.
happen at weird random
Right.
ass
The
times.
parade that you want to go to might be on a Wednesday. So,
Yeah.
Wednesday at 11:45.
Gu- Guaranteed
Bro.
that's the shit that's gonna happen.
2015, I went to Mass in New Orleans. I went to Mass, came out. I'm not Catholic, but I went anyway. So
You
know.
went? Did you actually go to the Ash Wednesday mass? Like,
I didn't get to go to that Mass because I had to work, but I had buku money, so I just booked me a room.
All right.
And wasn't that, we ain't anybody going there. So
Yeah.
anyway, I go to Mass, come out of Mass, hop in my car, I was like, you know what, I'm going to go downtown. I'm going to go down, because I went to the big Cathedral downtown. So I hopped in my car, and because I had like an hour and a half still left, because I was thinking it was like Black Church, but it's not. I had an hour and a half left. So I walked up to Bourbon Street, went to go get me something to drink, and I came out, I was in the middle of a motherfucking parade. I couldn't even fucking
Yeah.
go on.
That's
So
hilarious.
when the parade was over, I walked to my car, and I was in another motherfucking parade.
yeah.
Oh, that would have pissed me off.
Like,
No, that's the thing I love most about New Orleans. For $300, you can host your own fucking parade.
yeah,
That's
it's
amazing.
crazy.
Like, and so, like I said, it's
Hey,
not
Johnny.
gonna be
Throw this
canceled.
gum out right here.
Yeah.
Trash can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, like New Orleans, they can say all they want, be like, we're canceling. No, guaranteed. Like, as soon as fucking vaccines get dropped and hit, people are gonna feel immortal, and they're gonna go full bore. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Mardi Gras lasts all goddamn month after.
Well, I mean,
I got a
okay.
feeling it's
Like,
going to be completely
February
Carnival-
1st to February 28th, all Mardi Gras.
Carnival season starts in January, so it'll last over a month. If it lasts 2 months, that's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Because it just gets wild in February, and then depending on when Fat Tuesday falls, that's when it gets completely outrun. Have y'all ever been on both sides of Bourbon?
Simultaneously? No,
Well, not at the
I'm
same
a
time.
single person.
Yeah.
I've never been able to split myself that way.
So,
There have been a couple of nights on different
He said, "I've been
substances.
drunk before, but
so
not like
there.
that."
So if you don't know, if you're listening, Bourbon Street has two sides. It's the super party side, and then it's the what they would say the gay side, where
You mean like on one side of like say Canal versus the other, or do you
No,
mean like
it's actually
the
on
even
Bourbon
side and
Street.
the odd side
Yeah.
of the street?
it's so Bourbon Street. Let's say Bourbon Street is going vertically.
Right.
So about the midway point
Mm-hmm.
of that,
Okay.
it's
So
Yeah.
I got you.
it's one part is where everyone parties at.
It's like
And
6th Street in Austin. or
yeah,
whatever,
it's
Yeah.
it's
where
like that,
There's a gay
but on
end, and
steroids.
then there's
Yeah.
a
It's like that, but on steroids. And the first time I ever went down that end, I was super drunk. I had never been all the way to the end of Bourbon Street. We'd always make it like somewhere close to the end, and then turn around and go back because we're too drunk.
Yeah.
So one day I got like hella drunk, and I just wandered down to the other end, and you can tell where it separates because it's party on one side, and then in the intersection it is fucking dead. There's nothing there. There's no cars passing by. There's nothing. But when you go on the other side, it's the flag. It's the rainbow flag, and it's every fucking thing that you can think of that happens on that side. And I was drunk, and I got caught up in the middle, and I walked on the other side.
The middle's the worst. The middle's the worst spot to be in because that's where all the dicks are
Everybody.
pointing. Like,
Yep.
I
There's a
was so
residue.
fucking drunk, and it was so crazy. So I was walking, and I'm bumping all the people, and I'm like, God damn, y'all get out my fucking way. And this girl stopped me, and she was like, hey, I think you're lost.
Excuse me, son. I don't think you want
And
to
I
go
was
down
like-
Bourbon Street.
I was like, hell yeah. And I ran back on the other side.
That's so funny.
hey there, laddie.
It was so fucking weird. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I was...
First time I did Mardi Gras down there was with my mother, and I was 15.
For real.
Watched some chick. Some chick was up on a balcony, and she flashed her titties, and everybody down was screaming and hollering, and we all looked up, and she's got her tits out or whatever, and she's wearing a skirt. She kicks her leg up on the banister of the balcony, and this dude just starts finger banging her, and he's like, "Yeah, dude!" It was one of the most insane things, and I was standing there shoulder to shoulder with my mom.
Your mom's just sitting there smoking a cigarette going, those were the days.
I remember when I used to be on those balconies. No, that's not my mom. If you ever met my mom, you'd be like horrified.
Oh man!
You'd be like, oh my God! Yeah, no, it's insane.
Wow.
That is
It
wild.
was crazy.
Damn.
crazy.
I have a lot of white friends, and they all have a story like that. And I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, I don't think I've ever had that kind of trauma with my mom.
Nah, not that kind.
No.
It's a different
Now-
type.
Sorry, Mom. You're fucked up.
So
Took me to some fucked up places.
I got some trauma
tight,
with my
though.
mom, but not no shit like that. Like, nah, bro.
I'm sure I've talked about it before, but I remember my dad used to take us to Mexico, and I remember, as fucked up as this is, I remember them heating up quarters, holding quarters with a pair of hemostats, and they'd heat up quarters until they were fucking glowing red and drop them off the bridge to people standing at the bottom of the bridge.
Shit.
This is the late 80s, early 90s, man. It was different.
That's not justification for that
I'm not
behavior.
justifying
It was crack.
It was the 80s.
Hey, man.
That was a crack. It was a crack 80s. We
As
was doing
fucked
everything.
up as it is, man, I remember everybody standing around laughing their ass off when people.
I mean,
catch a
that
quarter.
is kind.
Look, I guarantee you there's
If you see somebody like,
I guarantee you there's immigrants out there, and I doubt they're listening to it, but they got fucking GW's
You don't know
fucking
that-
face burning to their damn
you don't know
hand.
what they're listening
I
to.
just gave away who did it.
Yeah, they
I'm
just-
telling you, I
They just
remember,
work really hard in Texas.
I remember clear as I'm
They
looking
just
at
listening to
candy
this, trying to
bowl.
unwind.
Yeah.
And
Just
Oh,
trying to
it's
live
that
it up.
motherfucker.
now they're living back that trauma.
I mean, as clear as I can see that candy bowl right now, I remember a quarter glowing red. I mean, glowing red. And they dropped that bitch off.
Man,
the
white
bridge.
people are rude as fuck, boy.
Oh yeah, never doubt it. Never doubt white people
Like-
are rude as fuck.
On some real shit, like y'all got a history of being fucked up though. Like, for
Oh
real.
yeah, no.
Y'all was
absolutely.
killing motherfuckers because they ain't believe in Jesus. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Or because
As
they
you do.
did believe in Jesus.
Or because they believed in the wrong Jesus.
or the wrong Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Like, yes.
Because
I
because
think-
the Lord Jesus Christ gave us his message of peace, love, and understanding, which we had to take and then beat into every other person.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like my mama.
Man, the first time I told my mom, I said, "You only a Christian because somebody taught you to be a Christian. You a slave."
Oh, shit.
My mom was like, "Fuck you." I was like, "Fuck you."
Man,
That under the breath telling your mama to go.
Yeah, you know,
be
I
like,
still,
"Fuck you."
I ain't want to knock the Jesus out of me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Want none of that shit.
well, I think Jesus just walked out my life.
He probably did.
Yeah, he
Knowing
for-
you, he probably
For,
did.
for damn sure. My mom threatened me with my dad because we had a conversation about me not being religious anymore. Like, I told her, because I had moved out, and I was like, yeah, I just wanted to, I brought the whole family together like I was coming out. and
Hey, yeah, I don't believe
They
in
would have. They
Jesus.
would have preferred you were
Did it
gay
with-
as long as you were
Yeah.
still Christian.
no, what the funny thing is, when I did it, I had some of my friends there, my parents, and I sat them down, and I told them, and then like it was silent. Then my mom got up, and she was like, "Ooh, I need a drink." And then she's like, "I thought she was gonna say you was gay," and I was like, "That's worse."
That's right. Like you wanted me to be gay?
So,
yeah,
it
they
was-
do. 'Cause then they
Well,
can
the
just-
night's still young, Mom, and Bourbon Street is open on the other side.
They can pray the gay old lady.
That's
Yeah,
That's how they look
they
at it.
or they can just send you to hell and not have to worry about it.
There's
Like,
that too.
Mhm.
so you ain't got to worry about that. Like, oh, now we got to think he might like somebody else. Nah, they don't like that.
Nah.
They way of hell.
It was a
wouldn't-
weird week.
I wasn't raised religious in our household. Now my best friend, they were Mormon, and I went every
shit.
other weekend.
That got to be fun.
every other weekend to a Mormon church. You know,
Was
because
that-
I was over at his house all the time.
How was
Hey,
that?
did
Was
y'all ever
was
have the?
different, I can tell you that, because I've been to quite a few churches,
Yeah.
and Mormonism is definitely different.
Uh,
It's an all-day event too.
Mark, what neighborhood you grew up in?
All right, so I grew up on the west side off Pines Road, Joy Drive.
All right, so you kind of hood nigga, but not.
Oh
hood
no,
nigga.
like I'm in
you was one,
between.
you was one of them hood niggas that kind of came out there.
Yeah,
I
To
get
say,
nugget.
you know what
You
I'm
still
saying?
like go back to your grandma's house and everything.
bro, I got family in Queensboro, Cedar Grove.
Yeah,
Cook
okay,
Road,
right.
Allendale. So yeah,
Right. You just be like, you be in the hood, but you just living out the hood. All right,
Pretty
cool.
much.
So we had this bus that used to come through the neighborhood and pick kids up all the time. You know what bus? The LBC bus.
hmm
Like they used to pick kids up. I don't know what the fuck happened because my mom wouldn't let me get on the bus. I tried to get on the bus, and that candy shit real. They be like, "We let you stick your hand in a big ass bowl of candy."
Oh, it was a
And-
church bus.
yeah, it was
I
one of them
remember
church
that
buses.
bus.
I don't
It used to
know.
come
It
around-
was
I grew
like
up in
black,
Highland.
white,
It
and
used to
red.
come
Like-
around Highland too.
Yeah, 'cause there was a lot of
Yeah.
nigga kids over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, they probably just picking them up, kidnapping them and shit.
I don't know. There were some kids that like we weren't religious. Whenever the religious folks would come walking around the neighborhood and we were older, we'd roll up blunts and walk outside and talk to them. And they'd be like, you want to hit this? And they, and then they'd leave and they would not come
I'm
back.
gonna tell you one of the most heartbreaking things ever. There was this girl I had a crush on in school, and my mom used to always tell me about there was the Jehovah's Witness that used to be at the door and everything. I used to fucking hate that shit. And one day I opened the door and it was one of the girls I had such a huge crush on. And I was like, oh my God, you're fucking going to hell. And I was like, I can't deal with you. She still asked me to prom. I told her no though. I was mad.
You should have went with her.
I should. Oh, she was so fine, boy. I ain't gonna say her name, boy.
Shit,
Cause I love dark skinned women. She was dark skinned.
I hooked up with a Pentecostal.
Oh boy, they crazy.
They are fucking
boy.
insane.
They are crazy.
Yeah.
Like they like.
I like hearing that. I think my family's got the healthiest view of religion. Because again, like my whole family's thing, like when I was younger, like they were, I think I was around 11, 12. They were like, I guess we should find a new church. They bounced around and they went to a couple of churches, and they would always go to the, like, whenever the, pastors like greeting people, they would be like, so what does your church do? And he would be like, what? Be like, food bank, homeless outreach, anything like that. Be like, well, we preach the word of God. And they'd be like, fuck off. And then they would just keep running it until they actually found one. And then they were like, well, we got a food pantry downstairs. We are out, our outreach to the homeless is very limited because it's all volunteer based, and just running off the shit. And they'd be like, sweet, we're not going to come back, but we're going to send you money every month. Boom, out the door. They were like, that's it. We've done our tithing to Jesus. We're just gonna send the check. There's no sense us sitting in that building. They don't need us sitting in that building. They need our money. We're gonna let them cash a check every month.
I don't dog that the church is a business, because I completely understand that. I get that, because my mom's a church musician. Like, I have aunties, uncles, like everybody plays the instrument in my family, and I grew up in church. But when I tell you my view of the church, of the black church, is so skewed. Along with trying to line up with the shit that happened in real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because let's just think about it. And I'm not trying to make this a racist thing. Yeah. But
Too
just
late.
think about it.
Yeah, it's two black guys, two white guys. I mean, we can fight whenever y'all are ready.
I'm gonna shoot somebody.
I was just gonna say.
I'm gonna shoot somebody.
But we can't oil.
Is that gun door open?
I know. God damn it.
I was about to say.
I can make it more.
Come on, why don't we just give the viewers what they want? We can all just oil each other up and just hop in a kiddie pool.
God damn, what the fuck?
Nah.
All right, you know what? I have never seen in my whole life.
You have one over here though. That's the question.
A mason jar full of
You got to get to that motherfucker.
Why do you think I'm wearing the big coat?
Yeah.
Hey, how far do you think I have to go?
I'm letting you know. I'm just really accessible. That's what I want you to know.
And look at this vicious
the dog,
attack dog.
Look at the dog.
They know what's up when the door's open.
The dog's like, when the door's open, we about to fuck some shit up.
Something's going down.
Is it cold black?
Let me go ahead and turn my damn phone on. So, just in case we don't make it out, this motherfucker.
I'm gonna tell you this right now.
It's gonna
I'm
be
gonna have to trip the shit out of Johnny before he come over here.
Oh, dude.
Dude,
y'all are completely safe, man. Don't even sweat.
Yeah.
I stop walking to that damn door. I done seen some. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can make sure both hands up.
Famous last words. Oh, I'm gonna
just shut it.
Just shut it.
Why are you resisting?
He's reaching for a gun.
Okay, so like I was saying,
black church.
Just think about you're chilling in your own little spot, doing your own little thing. Ain't nobody bothering you. You ain't bothering nobody. And then some motherfuckers come and snatch your ass up. Be it black, be it white. Because some people were sold, some people were just captured. We know this. This is history.
Right.
And then you get to this place where they whoop your ass all day to work.
Yep.
And then they be like, hey, don't talk like this. Don't talk like how you grew up. Talk like this. Use this. And now, whoever you used to believe in and praise, don't believe them. Believe this motherfucker that look like me that's whooping your ass. This is your savior.
He got real heavy in here.
Yep.
Yeah, like, this is the person that's going to take you from the bullshit that you've been going through your life. But you are giving me the bullshit.
Yeah.
Just believe in these stories, though. It happened for Moses. Moses freed he freed the captains and all. You know, he did all of he did all that shit. Okay, then not only that, them motherfuckers was lost.
40 days.
40 years.
nights. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it
40
was
years.
supposed to take them.
It was
how
rain
long?
40
it was
days,
Take
I
them
believe.
how long? Like a week,
Right.
2 weeks, maybe. one?
The original journey was supposed to, well, here's the thing. I think the journey was supposed to take like 2 years. Somebody calculated it out from where they would have ended up on the other side of the Red Sea to Jerusalem. If you walked with the amount of people they had, you could travel it in about 18 months.
So what it was, there was a dude in charge. He just didn't want to ask for directions. Probably.
Pretty much.
God, that old joke.
Either that
Man,
or
that's a fucking ancient ass
I
joke.
had to
They
literally
probably
ancient-
wrote it
yeah.
on the way.
They wrote it
them
on the
40
way.
years.
we literally have
Oh,
GPS
so y'all
now.
just want to shit on my dad jokes, huh? Look,
Yeah,
I got a pizza joke I can tell y'all, but it's a little too cheesy. So
What were you saying about
And
Black
meanwhile,
I've
it
not
immediately
done it.
cuts to I can edit it.
hold on, I have not done it in many, many episodes.
Oh, you about to do the laugh? Yes, I love it.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of my podcast, is Man Cave. Hey, look, if you want to come see some live comedy, come down to the Missing Link, December 19th, 2020. Show starts at 9 p.m. Whitney's going to be your host. Clyde's going to be your opening act. David's going to middle that shit, and Mark is going to close it out. It's going to be a great time. And look, with these comedy shows that we're doing at the Missing Link, we're really trying to switch it up. The first one was just hey, here's everybody that is in town that you might see, and knock the dust off of it and just see what's happening and have a good time. And then from here on out, we're going to do shows. We might switch it up. I mean, we're going to switch it up every time as far as comics and stuff, but we might switch it up and do an open mic. We might do another competition. We don't know. We're going to try to keep it as fresh as we possibly can. But come down, Missing Link, December 19th, 9 p.m. It's going to be great. Thank you guys again. We appreciate you. Like, subscribe, comment, come on the show. Doesn't matter. We love you. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Take care, you guys.